Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the workshop. It is fantastic to have you here. Welcome back. You remember, about a month and a half or so ago, with the August t-shirts, and you know exactly where you can get your merchandise. With the August t-shirts, we ran a competition. Who had bought a t-shirt, post the best photo of themselves with the t-shirt, the coolest photo, the most inspiring photo, the photo that made you go, holy wrong t-shirt. Holy moly. And today is the day. Mike, welcome to the workshop. It is awesome to have you here. Mike has come all the way from
Minnesota,
and he is here in the workshop. You're gonna be here for another kind of 2.5, 3 days, and we're gonna make some fun things. Hobbyist blacksmith already?
Yep.
I think we're gonna have some great fun. So thanks for joining us, and I hope you enjoy. First and foremost, though, right, guys, there is an issue. Okay, the whole thing is like, I wanted to surprise Mike with a load of t-shirts, a load of the cool t-shirts that you guys can get at AlecSteeleShop.com, and I got all these awesome t-shirts for him. I got him the all-over camo shirt that you guys can't get, but I can kind of get, and it has not arrived. It is going to be arriving next week when Mike isn't here. So, we have only one. Mike, there's an issue with your shirt, sorry. Hey, there we go. This is a little better. It's a better t-shirt. So, Mike, I'm very sorry. I have all these fantastic bits of merchandise for you. He's still in America, and he just came from America, and it's not here yet. But I'll send it to you afterwards. But for now, Anvil camo, it's gonna have to do. So, Mike, what do you want to forge?
blade of a hockey stick.
A blade of a hockey stick. A blade of a hockey stick. How do you attach it to a handle? Doesn't matter too much?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Blade of a hockey stick.
Yeah.
Don't tell me Damascus.
Yeah, of course.
Damascus. Ladies and gents, looks like we're making a Damascus steel blade of a hockey stick. So, first things first, we gotta make ourselves up a billet of Damascus. So, what you need to do is you need to stack these up, alternating, stack it up. I would go about 2.5 inches tall or so. And then from there, we'll then clamp it, and then we'll weld it together. So we've got that all stacked up, and Mike has never TIG welded. So, I mean, I've only TIG welded for about a month, but apparently I'm going to teach you how to TIG weld. So that's the TIG torch, so you hold that in your right hand. Yeah. Whoa! Okay, don't press that button just yet. Just give it a second, okay? Right, let's just get you some gloves.
I brought my own.
Oh?
Alright, let's do this.
Can you just go ahead and grip that for me? And then what you got to do is you just feed it between your fingertips. I think we should go back to the TIG welding gloves. How do you like TIG welding for the first time?
Loved it.
And so now, of course, it is time for us to go into the fire, heat this thing up, and forge weld this Damascus billet.
Do it up.
So Mike, have you ever used a power hammer or a hydraulic press?
No.
Okay, well, what do you want to use first? Power hammer or hydraulic press?
Power hammer.
Power hammer time. This is so much fun. So, here's what you're going to want to do. When we turn this power hammer on, there's a flywheel that's spinning, and there is absolutely nothing that can stop that flywheel other than time. Your hand can't stop the flywheel. You'd probably start getting close to stopping the flywheel with your torso, but it would end up in 2 before the flywheel was stopped. What I mean by that is that this ram is going to hit no matter what, so we want to try and be careful and stay safe with it. Bearing that in mind, we want to make sure that our stance is very strong. We want to make sure we can't be dragged in and out. Nice wide stance. Heel on the ground, work the treadle with your toe. The way that we're going to make this weld is we're going to do a pretty decent pass with the welding plane, and we'll do 4 hits, let up off the treadle, turn 180 degrees, come back to the beginning. An inch of material on the dies, feed into the power hammer. Again, another 4 hits, turn 180 degrees. We don't want to hit the sides on this first heat. I mean, you can do, I have done in the past, but we don't really want to hit the sides. So we need to work out what we're going to do with the pattern. I'd say we keep it nice and simple and we make some W's. So our pattern is doing this. What we're going to do is we're going to round it off. Our pattern's going to look like that. We're then going to flatten it. That's going to cause our W's to start being formed. Our cupped layers of steel. From there we can then stack it up again. Make that into your ice hockey puck. So the billet's now rounded, the layers are upright, he's created a small flat spot, and now we're gonna forge that down into our rectangular profile, and it's all gonna cup over and start getting that pattern movement. Now what we're gonna do, we forge it down into the rectangle and we are gonna pull it out of the fire. Actually no, we're not. We're gonna turn off the fire and we're gonna let it cool down nice and slow. That way, it's super soft. Then we can then go into the grinding room and bandsaw and do all the things we gotta do to stack this up into our ice hockey stick.
Blade.
Ice hockey blade.
Blade.
And it should all, blade of a hockey stick. And it should end up just perfect. So Mike only got in here not so long ago in the afternoon. It's now kind of coming down to the evening and we're gonna make some food. And Mike just asked me if I had a knife. Of course, I've got a knife. don't know how it is that Mike won the t-shirt competition. Well, the episode where Sam's son forged for the very first time, his 2-year-old son. That was the coolest thing ever. So I said something along the lines of every child, when they're born, should be given a hammer, right? And, well, Mike has twins on the way, and he made hammers, and he took a photo of himself holding the hammers that he made, and in the Instagram photo, there was also a photo of the ultrasound of the twins, and those hammers are going for the twins. Like, it was the coolest thing ever. How special is that? And I thought that was a real honor that you took my advice. He heeded my advice, and his children are indeed going to be given hammers. However, they're not square circles, so we might have to work on that during your visit. You might have to make your twins some square circles.
Yeah.
But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching today's episode. Dude, massive fun having you here in the workshop. Absolutely. I'm having a blast, but we're going to catch you tomorrow. Thank you so much. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.